Hello, collective, and to whom this may be of concern, okay? Um, this reading could be linked to the back to back readings I did on a lot of karmic shit that took place, have taken place, will take place, about the revelations that has been hidden for quite some time, on things that people do not want to address, but it's going to be addressed in this present time in 2024. Mark my words, okay? Um, I do not know if this specific insight right now is tied to that or if it's tied to a completely new situation. And FYI, if I'm getting messages that a lot of people feel triggering or just not the normality of my readings, you have the choice not to listen to it, okay? Why I'm being guided in this direction, only my spirit team knows, only God knows, okay? So, yeah, let's get into it. I was tuning into um, a group of people um, that was discussing a feminine energy that is going through some sort of change, okay? And they're trying to figure out what's wrong with this feminine energy. I don't know if it's you that's watching or I don't know if you're discussing things with somebody else, but I do know it's somebody of authority that's discussing a case or a person on their behaviorism, okay? But there is also somebody that's going to come into defense of this feminine energy that's being discussed, okay? Because this group of people, I don't know if it's one, two, or like five, I do not know, but whoever comes into defense will say this: the reason why this feminine energy, this female, is like that is because she went through something in her childhood as a kid. Okay. So this is why she is behaving this way, reacting this way, because of whatever took place. I'm assuming it's trauma. Um, and whomever is on the opposite side of authority has to deal with the reality that shit did take place and it cannot be overlooked. And if trauma is not dealt with accordingly, there are consequences. That is just basic psychology. But these people could lack comprehension. These people could be, yeah, they could lack comprehension. The people that are of authority and they somehow trying to divert the real issue. I do feel the energy of that they know that something took place for whomever they're trying to like um analyze, right? This feminine energy here. And they're aware about this, but they're trying to divert the question and say that, oh, we don't really know what they are changed or what took place and so on and so on. And this other person of authority that will come in defense of this feminine female energy here will say that the reason why this female is like this is because what took place in her past, but specifically in her childhood. I don't know if she's going to be as abrasive as I am or as direct. I hope she does. Um, but I know for a fact it's going to put whomever that's in authority to shame and guilt because they're really ignorant, thinking that the truth will not be revealed. And that's what I always say: it does not matter what you've been through, whomever is listening, right? Collective or non collective. A lot of things in relation to abuse, sorry, they get looked over, okay? By a lot of people. And there's a lot of generalization and there's a lot of like, it's not really that deep until somebody snaps or somebody acts different, not the norm, not how they should supposed to be controlled under. and everybody else be like, oh my God, why? I'm upset on behalf of whomever is dealing with this trauma, where it's like their voice has always been silenced. Okay, I don't know if this feminine energy finally just snapped, or they could have just detached, and it led to the other people of authority. And when I say authority, is those individuals that um, they are of age, okay, in terms of older, okay. Um, they're gonna act really dumb, okay, the people of authority, but they're, and if I'm not gonna be, I feel like it's people that you do know. If you're listening, if you're the victim here, and if it's not, like people that you don't know, and you just snapped, you will have somebody in defense of you, okay? And I got this one on the 31st of May, this insight. Um, the thing is, on a personal note, I will be taking a little breaky break, but there are some messages such as these. It has a different vibe, okay? Um, yeah, I need a little breaky break. And also, FYI, whoever feels like they're under some sort of spiritual attack, like sexually, there's this thing called like incubus, succubus, um, like a Jezebel spirit. Make sure that you just take like a cleansing bath if you have a bath, okay? You just like be around the sea. FYI, whoever is like going through that. But um, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like things were shifting so rapidly at a rapid speed. It feels like the Mercury retrograde. All the revelations that is coming to pass up on the surface. Um, and I can tell, like, just based on my own readings, like, I want to kind of stick to, obviously, you can't really, well, I will say this, like, I want to stick to my formula of it all, but then there are messages such as these, they come through. And I get that a lot of people will be like, well, at least you guys know this is not just a tarot based zodiac sign, love and light type of channel. I never really um, claimed to be one, anyways. I am an energy reader, I read energy. But yeah, things were shifting though. But I would try to, um, obviously, whatever comes out is something that I kind of need to go by. Um, because one of my assignments. However, I will say this, that there is so much changing, like on a collective scale. Um, with people, with frequencies, um, there's this, I don't remember the saying, like it feels like the veil is thinning. Okay, a lot of people say that when it happens during the retrograde, like the veil is thin. But if I look at the calendar of it all, it doesn't match up. So I don't know. Hmm. Something is definitely in the air. I will say this though. A lot of revelations. Um so yeah, there was a few more insights and I will decide to add this in here anyways. We got 777, we also got 444 and 555. Basically 777 is symbolic for the angelic realms, the higher realms, okay, and it links to like angels and protection of the highest source of light. If you look it up online, for me, I just see it as like a solid yes, a solid confirmation. But I know a lot of people interpret things differently here. But yeah, that is just a solid yes, a solid like yes, basically. Um, you might see it online as protection of higher realms, and I don't know, lucky number 7. But lately, I don't know why, but you might also share this specific number with somebody. Like, I don't know if it's a karmic twin flame, and I don't know if it's a good thing. For instance, like there's some people you share a song with if you're in a twin flame relationship, or um, kind of like yeah, like a song, a TV show. Some people can share numbers as well. Like every time you're around this person, there's always a specific number. You think about them as kind of like a key into a portal, which is basically a door. But long story short, I don't know if this, like, whom are we thinking of, and it relates to a specific number. For instance, 777. If you've had a bad experience and it comes up, they're trying to come back into your life, and if you have already cut the door, they have cut the door, shut the door, throw away the key. This person is trying to weasel themselves back into your life energetically, and I feel like they can take place um, physically or spiritually, and they also have they could if they're spiritual, they could have the ability to maneuver with magic of lower forces. If they're not, if we just say like on somebody that's unawakened, because let me be for real, not everybody knows what magic is, good or bad. Not everybody believes in it, good or bad. Okay, so that's for somebody. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this short. The following number is 444, as you guys know, 444. Basically, where we are in life is where you're supposed to be. You are on the right path, and the angels have been guiding you to be where you need to be and what you need to do in this moment in time. So don't worry, okay? And then the last one is 555, which for me, I went with the online version, which is symbolic for like change. Okay, and I also wanted to add this little extra here. It's not just change for me on a person I know. They can be a change for the better or worse. Okay, so something is going to take place where there's gonna be a change for the better or worse. Okay, whether and inevitable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe somebody's trying to change from happening. I don't know if they're trying to change it from good to bad or bad to good, but change is going to happen. Maybe it's not inevitable if it's a change where somebody's trying to manipulate that for you. Okay, so that's been all the readings in May, guys. And I'm gonna really go on my break. I really need it. So thank you for stopping by. As always, good luck in your journey in life. And yeah, all right.